Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your bonus reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Cancer, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. A Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're somebody who you often look at the past. You know, you revisit things that you have been through, good things, bad things, successes and failures, to try to understand the lesson. I think you're very good at that. Retrospection, hindsight, I think, is very important. And I think you're somebody that can really look at your history, look at what you did yesterday or last year, and find out what worked, what didn't work. Distill all of that down into a little kernel of wisdom to take with you into the future. I find that you're a very practical person. I think you have a lot of practical skills. You know how to fix things. You know how things work. You're kind of, in some ways, a jack of all trades, right? I think that you learn things quite easily, but you're also somebody that needs that time for recapitulation. You need the alone time, let's say after something, intense situation or experience, in order to kind of think about it and, figure out how you felt about it and just sort of go through the emotions of it too, right? In order to fully assimilate that experience. Yeah. Let's just put this card into a little bit of context. I feel like you're also the person that people go to when they need something. They need something to be fixed, or they need some money, or they need some advice. I feel like you're the go-to. Yeah. I feel like you're very generous in that way. Yeah. Well, let's put some more cards on the table here. We have the Temperance card. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles, and the Eon card. Interesting. I feel like your life is about to level up. Okay? I feel that you are going to meet with a very, another, let's say, intense situation. Sometimes the Temperance card is the pressure cooker. Sometimes this is the fire into which we place ourselves in order to grow and to do what we want to do with life. It's the furnace into which you are forging yourself into, kind of your ideal self. Yeah. So I feel like this is the next intense situation for you. You're sort of putting yourself into a pressure cooker. It's a challenge that's going to level up your life. And I think that this maybe is going to happen around the beginning of January, the first couple weeks of January. You're going to find this great opportunity that, if you apply yourself here, it's going to change your life. The Eon card is a brand new future. It's taking you to all the good things in life. It is a doorway. Okay? Also, if there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, we'll put the rest of our cards on the table here. Okay? We have a 6 of Swords. We've got the Empress. The 7 of Pentacles, and look at that, the Lust or Strength card. That's the courage. That's the courage and the confidence at the end here. Okay. So let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We'll set it down right here with Dwight K. Schrute right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us our confirmation If you have a prediction, please put it in the comments down below. All right. Let's take a look around the room. We've got some major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have any wands. We don't have any fire cards, but this is fire, this is fire, this is fire. Okay. We don't have any water cards either, right? This is sort of some of that water, I guess. It's the Empress. We got a little bit of air. And we certainly have earth, 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 and earth. There's a preponderance of earth cards. And I think that's really to show that this is something that's affecting your practical life, your physical life, your health, your wealth, your fitness, your finances, right? The circumstances, the environment, the material world around you is changing into the Empress, paradise, big rock, candy mountain, right? Your best life, your best relationships, and the best version of yourself. All the best things are happening to you going through this doorway. Now, it appears like it's a challenging situation. Okay? This is what's happening in your life. I think currently or very, very soon, this is going to be an opportunity for you to do something challenging, scary, overwhelming. You're being asked to jump into a pressure cooker. Your gut, your instinct is, no, I don't want to do that. Right? But you know that with the courage and with your capabilities, with your ability to learn, right? Your ability to understand the challenges, and again, this is the retrospective. Because of everything you've already done and been through, and the wisdom that you've acquired, you know that this is an opportunity for you to really change your life. This could be a job opportunity. This could be an invitation somewhere. This could be a doorway that really is opening for you. Okay, that is your it's there, but you have to decide to walk through it. Okay, and it's going to be a challenge. And there's no way to sugarcoat that. It's going to be hard. But the harder it is, the more worthwhile it is. The more it really is going to test you. Okay? And your courage here, your commitment, and your perseverance is going to really change your life. This is the big one. Okay? This is maybe this kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to do something really, really significant. And it's going to take you beyond what you are capable of doing. You're going to have to really stretch yourself, you know. The Four of Pentacles underneath the surface, you're the type of person who, again, you like to have your alone time. You like to be able to sort of recapitulate. You like to have time. And I think especially when you have an intense event or a lot of socializing or something that's really overwhelming, a lot of activity, it's really kind of a chaotic thing or period of time, you like to have the downtime afterwards. You need the recovery time, you know. You go to the gym and you bust your butt at the gym, you need the rest day. Okay, you go to a big social event, you need a day or two to kind of unwind and to sort of to get out of that energy and to get back to your routine. So the Four of Pentacles, I think, is someone with really good habits. I think you're somebody who is generous but also fairly conservative. You like to spend money. You like the finer things in life, but you try to stick to a budget. Yeah, and even a budget with your sort of intellectual energy, emotional energy. Your ability, you have kind of a social budget, you know, where you can't be always on. You like to shut things down. You like to get into your pajamas and just spend time in your room reading or journaling or watching TV or meditating, and just kind of, you need that time. You know, it's part of your self-care. Yeah. You're somebody who is always looking for new ways to develop your character. You're always trying to grow. You don't want to stagnate. You don't want to stay the same. Because you understand that it's impossible to stay the same. Nothing stays the same. We may try. It may feel sometimes like nothing is changing, but you understand that every day things are different than they were. This moment is different than the last moment. Okay? And so you're always understanding ways in which you can help to kind of nudge that change in the right direction. Okay? A lot of earth energy here. This is something that's going to affect your finances. Okay? I think that you might be living life in a rather frugal way at the moment, trying to stick to the budget, trying to save, conserve. The Empress that we see in the environment here, this is a little different. This is more indulgence. This is more luxury, right? This is just kind of more extravagance in life. But the Two of Pentacles back here, I feel like you, again, you recently made some big changes in your life. Okay, could be that you've experienced a bit of a leveling up already. That you experienced maybe a change in your job or a change in your financial circumstances. It could be that the Two of Pentacles is really an experience that you had of sort of trimming the fat from life. You know, you made some big changes. Maybe you, I know it's kind of like you canceled some of your subscriptions, or you sort of redid the budget a little bit. You made some positive changes in your life to help shore up some of this Four of Pentacles energy, some of this, maybe this is, we've stopped spending unnecessarily, maybe, okay? And it could be really, that's the energy that you're in now, because maybe sort of during the holidays and in December, people tend to spend a lot of money. I think you did that, and I think now we're kind of, things are getting back to the routine, things are kind of getting back to normal. Okay, so I think the last month or two for you was a little outside of your comfort zone in that way, right? But things are shifting back to the routine. And then it's interesting that very soon, I think January, really, you're getting this new opportunity to do something really, really big for your life. This might be a promotion, this might be a new job offer, this might be a new career choice, or a doorway that you're finding is open for you. It's going to be challenging, but hey, it really is going to be a way to level up. Okay. The Princess of Pentacles at the top here. You're very aware of your own potential. You know that you're meant for something great. You know that you have a lot in you that can be developed, right? It's kind of like saying you're capable of just about anything. And it's just a matter, I think, of finding the right opportunities and the right circumstances, the right alignment of energies where you can then act on this. And I think that right now you have that. All of this earth energy here seems to be really, you got really good cards. There doesn't seem to be much challenging cards here. The challenge, of course, is this, the work, right? The life that you're living, the work that you're doing. We don't see any cards here that are saying you don't believe in it, or that it's not going to work, or that there are any particular obstacles. But it's going to be work. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be a challenge, right? But you're ready for it. I think you're prepared. I think you know that it is through this refinement. Okay, it is through this fire, this pressure cooker, that you're going to unleash another aspect of your potential here. And of course, the Eon card in the future position, that your perseverance here is going to act as a doorway to, I think, to your big rock candy mountain. It's going to take you to a life that you maybe never really dreamed of. Because see, the earth cards that we have are, like I said, conservative, frugal. You're probably one that doesn't like to spend money unnecessarily. You really think about a purchase before you make the purchase. And it's really sticking to the budget and, trying to save and be reasonable and be responsible, right? And then we've got this sort of Empress energy, which is, I think a lot of the worry about money, let's say, is going to be gone. Now, as we move over to the path of the Serpent, I'd like to remind you that these readings are free, and subscribing to the channel is also free. It really does support me, and I appreciate that. Your general energy is the Six of Swords. I feel like you're somebody that you like to have a plan, okay? And I think that in this situation that's arising, whatever this is, I think you can sort of see how it's going to work. You have a lot of the pieces in place. You find that you already have kind of the skills that you need. It's like you've already been training for this, You've already been preparing for this one. And you can see the path laid out in front of you. And it's a matter of just walking the path. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard work. But it's going to be so worth it. Yeah. And I think with this card also, you believe in yourself. You believe in your own capabilities. And there's a certainty here. You know what you got to do. You know where it's leading you. There is a little bit of fear, right? There's a little fear of failure up here. You're somebody, obviously, that doesn't want to fail. That doesn't want to not achieve the goal, right? But we also understand that these are little failures are good. When we stretch ourselves and we find our limit, and that's where we have to stop. Well, that's good. Because then the next day, we go right back to that point and we push a little further. So failure, in that sense, is a major part of success. If you're achieving something great, you're going to go through a lot of days where you push yourself to the absolute limit and then you just can't do it anymore. You fail, right? It's sort of like in a gym. You're working out, you're lifting weights to the point of failure. It doesn't mean that you're a failure and you're going to quit going to the gym. It's not a big capital F word, failure, right? It's the little failures. It's finding your limit. So then the next day you go back right to that limit and you push a little further. You find your new limit and your new limit. You're always pushing yourself to failure. And that's growth, right? And so this obstacle here is not really an obstacle. It's just this is the hard work of pushing yourself to that point and beyond, right? It's all for the sake of this Empress energy, this best life. The relationships that you're going to form, the freedom that you're going to find in life. I feel like this is really a financial freedom. I feel like this is really a leveling up in terms of your, well, maybe it's health, but I feel more like it's wealth. I feel it's more financial than anything. And all the earth cards that we have here are showing that you've always been responsible with money. You've probably overspent here and there on things you didn't really need, but generally you had a good head on your shoulders and you try to do the right thing and save and not spend money unnecessarily, right? I feel like with this card, it's going to be very easy for you to spend money. It's kind of like when we start seeing that our hard work is paying off, we start getting really excited about it. And some of that lifestyle creep starts to happen. And we start wanting to spend money. We want to treat ourselves to the nice things. We want to spoil our friends and our family. Yeah. And that's going to feel really good to be able to do that. But we also have the lust or strength card here at the end. And in this case, I think this is about remembering your self-control, not letting this Empress get out of hand and spend all of your money all at once. That we need to rein it in a little bit. It's going to feel really good to be able to treat yourself and to buy the nice things and to spoil your friends. We've just got to make sure that we can control that. Okay? It's a very good problem to have. Yeah. I think January is going to see a big, big increase in your financial situation. And I think with that, you're going to feel a lot more confident. You're going to feel successful. You're going to want to spend money. You're going to want to spoil everybody in your life. And you should. Just be in control of that. Okay? Let's look at our mystery card here. This seems like a very simple and elegant reading, and very positive too. Right? I think that the message is very clear with all of this, but what could this be? I think maybe this will be some water energy. I want to see some joy here. I want to see that, the Empress really is not just feeling the financial sort of pleasure, right? But really feeling the deep satisfaction and the joy. It's not about the money, right? It's about the meaning and the depth. I want a 3 of cups or a 10 of cups. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. It's the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, sacrifice, suffering, right? I think that this reading, this energy here, is the reward for all of the sacrifices that you've made in life. All of the times that you've denied yourself the nice things, or the pleasure, or the indulgence, or the luxury, or the pampering. Yeah. All the things, all the times that you've kind of wanted something, but then said, no, it's better I just save it, save the money, or whatever, right? I feel like you're being rewarded for all of that. The Hanged Man is a voluntary sacrifice, voluntary suffering. We've put ourselves here. And now it's time, I think, for you to get sort of compensated, to get paid back, let's say, for all of that. All of the struggle, all of the self-denial, all of the sacrifices that you've made. Yeah, you're getting paid back for that. I think this is a very good card. Now we're going to do an extended reading too. If you want to stick around for that, there's a link up top. There's a link down below in the video description. New readings for Cancer, Tuesday and Friday. Be sure to watch both readings. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, and it doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you, and I love you, and we're all in this together.